Should the Snyder Cut of Justice League be leaked, guys? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Strong Arm Flix. I'm your boy Tflame, and today I want to talk to you about a post that I seen by Zack Snyder, none other than Zack Snyder, talking to a fan, I believe. Now, in this post, it's a guy named Jason Matheson. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I apologize. Apologize to you, dude. But anyway, he says, "Mate, I beg you, just forward me a copy. Don't worry, I won't leak it." And Zack Snyder replies, "That's not a bad idea." And that kind of it was pretty funny at first just to see it. I love the fact that Zack Snyder, he's just like you and I. He's not a corporate suit and tie. He's got a sense of humor. He's got a big heart, and Zack can be pretty damn cool at times. And but it got me thinking about it. And do you guys think that that Zack should just leak the Snyder Cut if the studio is unwilling to help, if the studio is against the cut? I mean, because for all we know right now, Zack and the studio, they're on great terms. They're working behind the scenes. They're getting the movie together. The movie is 95% done. The amount of work that's left to do on the movie is what would be needed to make it ready for a theatrical release. And that information is out there, and I have always believed that information because Zack has told us that it's done, and Zack would not tell us that unless it was close enough to being done to be releasable. People take it as because the fact that Zack posts pictures on Vero once in a while with unfinished VFX that's how that scene actually looks. That scene is just when in actuality, if you look, like when he posted all the shit at Darkseid, for example, okay, he put up a picture that was real far away of Darkseid, and it was completely fucking done. The only thing is he just posted it in black and white, and then he showed one of Darkseid up real close holding the staff, where they replaced him with Steppenwolf in the theatrical cut during that scene, and the CGI on him wasn't completely done. It was pretty damn close, but it wasn't. You could tell that it was not finished. Now, here's the thing: the scene was probably 30 fucking seconds to a minute prior to that. Was the same scene where he posted Darkseid standing there way off in the distance holding his axe with his armor on, and that scene you can tell that it's a faraway shot that's in the middle of zooming in on him. So he released that, and it was completely done. He just put it in black and white. Okay. Now the other one wasn't done. Now does that mean that scene's not done? No. Most likely that scene's completely fucking done. He shows us what you got to remember. He don't want to spoil every goddamn thing in the movie. You don't want to see the final finished look of every single scene and see every detail every time he posts something, do you? I mean, because then when the movie comes out, we're going to know too goddamn much. We're going to felt like we've seen it. Nothing's going to fucking us when we watch it. So anyway, my point being is, do you think that Zack and WB are behind closed doors, getting this thing together, trying to figure out when a good release time would be for it, and just maybe talking about, like people are saying, releasing it on HBO Max? Honestly, I don't think that HBO Max is a good idea, but that's just my opinion. I'd be happy no matter how they released the Snyder Cut, long as it was released. So I would take that HBO Max as well if that was our only option, as long as once it was done being released on there, it did get released to Blu-ray and 4K as well. But so what do you guys think? You think that WB is working along Zack Snyder behind closed doors to get this shit together? Because WB is still sitting fucking silent. They're not saying shit. They're not saying shit. And it's got me fucking worried because after all the noise we've made, I mean, there's no hiding from this no more. They have a PR nightmare on their hands if they think that they're just going to continue to sit silent and fucking ignore this thing. You know, they can deny the release of the Snyder Cut, but what they can't do is sit there and pretend like any new directors are ever going to want to fucking work with their ass after this bullshit without taking hella precautions. And right now, they've got a mark on their ass, in my opinion, that everybody can see, that if you are a new director and you are for artistic integrity, that this company is going to chop your work into a million pieces, promise you the world, and sneak behind your back and take everything from you, and then make you sign an NDA, and then basically tell you and your fan base to eat a dick. And I'm sorry, but that's they're making themselves look like that. You know, they can refuse to release the movie, but one way or fucking another, whether this shit gets leaked or not, we're gonna see this movie. They're not gonna stop us from seeing the Snyder Cut, because if they really don't release this shit and just don't have no plans to release it and don't give a fuck, it's gonna get leaked one way or the other. We're gonna see it. Because from what Zach's saying, I know that's the case. If there's really no way to convince them, and they're really that cold-hearted that they could give a fuck less about Zach and the fucking universe that they're making billions off of, that he started and created for them, that his daughter fucking committing suicide, that they as a company came in and fucking forced him to fucking step down, or he stepped down and just forced him out of the fucking company and did this shit to his work, and then don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then didn't even put his fucking daughter's name in the credits, like rest in peace to her. You know, they wouldn't allow the guy to push the fucking movie back 2-3 fucking months so he could grieve about with his family. And it's all up to Warner Brothers what kind of fucking company they want to be. You know, they can repaint their fucking logo and everything, but the sins of the father, the sins of the past, that, you know, I know it's not the same people fucking there in charge, but it's the same fucking company, and if they're hiring people that think like them, and this new set of people want to act just like the old set of people that when they run in WB, I don't see them having a very good future. I just don't. But I just wanted to say, I don't think it's a good idea for Zach to leak the cut. Not yet. That's my opinion. You guys tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Because at this point, it's still not clear if WB has any plans to work alongside Zach, or any plans to eventually release this. And we need to give them a little more time, but if, you know, by sometime in February, there's no official word from WB, then he should just go out and leak the damn thing. I just want to know what you guys think about that. Because to me, it's worrying me. The fact that Zach would even joke like that, guys, I gotta say, it's worrying me. It's got me worried, because I don't feel like he would joke like that, or even have a conversation about that, or a conversation like that, if things were going good. Behind the scenes, the way we assume that they are, I don't think Zach would even have a conversation like that with another guy. And I gotta say, it's got me worried. But let me know what you guys think down below. That's the video. Thanks for tuning in to Strong Arm Flix. I'm your boy Tflame. If you like what you see, like what you hear, please smash that subscribe button and ring that bell. Till next time.